I was actually in a party with her once. Like, obviously we did not exchange numbers, but she walked in the room, I was like, who the fuck is that? And everyone was like, oh my God. I have one question for y'all. Where have all the good men gone? It is something on Conchita Wurst's mind as well, with her new single and lyric video, Where Have All the Good Men Gone? Hashtag WHATGMG. Now this is very like 1920s kind of jazzy, soul-y, boop, 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 boop. And you know, it's a different style from Conchita. Like, she's stepping away from the kind of electro dance, showing us another side. You know, I respect her for doing it. You know, she said she wanted to make this album like with types of music she liked, different styles, and she's done that. Like, is it cohesive? No, but that doesn't matter. Like, she's having fun, and like, I would not normally download a song like this, but I'm happy to hear her sing it. And the lyrics are kind of tongue-in-cheek and funny. She talks about, you know, by 21, you should know to get over your mistakes. And then she's like, but at my age, I didn't think it would feel like this. Like, you know, it's very playful. Yeah, you know, some of the lyrics, he paid for dinner and said he was a CEO, but he still lives with his mom. I mean, they're so bad, they're funny, and I think it's deliberate. I think she's being very ironic here. So, you know, is this my favorite Conchita song? No. Am I glad to hear it? Yes.
I find it really annoying. I'm sorry. Like, the chorus, it's just like, it's the worst part of Conchita's voice, and it just grates on me. You're Unstoppable, Firestorm, Colours of Yellow, whatever. That was kind of good because she moved into like dance floor territory and it held her voice in the same way that Rise Like a Phoenix. It's like the whole ballady drama. This, it's just really annoying. Like, I get that the song's funny, I like it, but it's not one of my favourites off the album. I struggled to listen to it.
I think it's a relief that she's kind of returning to her drag queen roots, because it's very cabaret and tongue-in-cheek, and she's singing about men, because Conchita as a UN delegate was getting very boring and irritating, because she'd been like, we are heroes, we are great, we are unstoppable, and we get all these cliche messages. That's enough, Conchita, go sing something out. And she's done that now. Not saying that it's a very good song, but it's a refreshing break from what she's been at.
Reinvention. This drag queen knows how to change it up. She knows how to switch it up. She doesn't want us to get bored, and you're spot on for it. She doesn't want us to get bored, and so she is giving us something new. She's moving away from Miss United Nations, as you say, and towards something a little more frothy and fun, and there is nothing wrong with that. I say keep it coming. Give me some hard metal, heavy metal next. Give me some goth rock. I want to see Conchita doing it all. French-Indonesian superstar songstress Anggun is preparing to release her next studio album, Always Elsewhere, and she has just dropped the second single from that album, Novi, Our Parallel Lives. Now, this song is so sweet and strummy and dreamy, and she's actually duetting with the man who in many ways is responsible for introducing her to the man who produced Snow on the Sahara. So this is an important moment. It's a really lovely song. I find it really dreamy and like, no, it's not like a club banger. No, it's not gonna wake you up, but it like will strum you somewhere super nice. Like if you did drugs, I don't know what it's like, but I imagine it's like a sweet little high. And the lyrics are quite sweet. She talks about, you know, getting on a train, there's a parallel life somewhere else, and like she's like, think of me, I wanna meet a kind soul. And you know what, Anggun, you deserve to. I'm loving it.
It's very, like you say, summery, and it has that whole chilled out guitar-y vibe, but I also just find it a bit meh. Like, it doesn't do an awful lot for me. I don't think it's like a career-defining song. Like, it's not going to launch Anggun back up into the charts. I mean, like, Indonesia will be a massive hit because this is Anggun. She's a megastar over there. And it is a fun, sweet song and nice to hear duetting. But I think, yeah, I like it when she does more dramatic stuff. Like, she did that duet of Il Divo. That was really strong and powerful, and she's done some like Natasha St. Pierre and more upbeat stuff. I think she could have done more. It feels very safe.
If you cut out the bits where Anggun is singing, you could be listening to one of those dreary little songs that comes out of the online portal in the Swiss national selection. Like, it does nothing for me whatsoever, and Anggun elevates the song a tiny bit. But by Anggun standards, we're expecting much better. Like, this is no Right Place, Right Time, and it's no Echo You and I. It's no Snow in the Sahara. Like, it's just a little footnote in her career, I'd say, because I don't know how anyone, like, it's not Anggun's style of music, so I don't know why her fans would buy it, other than Anggun is stamped on the CD covers.
You know what I like about it is she has a very husky voice, not mannish, but husky, and she's well known for this. And it's so nice to have her paired with a man, because you see her in a more feminine light by comparison. Y'all can throw all the shade you want. This song is going down in history as one of her top 50 songs of all time. Oh, boo! Maraaya have released Living Again, but you know what? They never stopped living. This continues the good thing of Here For You. They have such a distinct sound. Like, her vocal is obviously very distinct, but also just the way it's produced, the way it feels. Like, you hear this and you instantly know it's Maraaya. I think this is even better than their Eurovision entry. I wish they had entered this into Eurovision. Like, this is a really strong follow-up single to their Eurovision hit. I wish more artists from Eurovision could do this.
I totally agree about preferring this to Here For You, like, because that song I always found very, like, generic. I wasn't actually that impressed by Here For You when everyone was like, Raven was like, Slovenia are going to win, this is the new game-changing winner, and then it came like 14th in the final or whatever. Living Again is really good because it has this big, like, cinematic dancescape sound to it. It was holding with the light people behind them, and it just seems much more confident.
Living Again is a big letdown.
What?
It is. It's just like Maraaya by numbers. And it doesn't have the drama, it doesn't have the sass, it doesn't have the attitude. And then the lyrics are poor, like she's like, sometimes we're winning, sometimes we're losing, sometimes you make me, sometimes you break me. Oh my god, like they're capable of much better. The backing track is fine, the lyrics are woeful.
It's so funny. I was gonna say the lyrics really speak to their experience at Eurovision, and this is clearly informed by the high expectation, but ultimate kind of, not loss, but not coming so high. I really like the lyrics. I was gonna say, like, it's amazing how non-native English speakers can produce this.
I mean, it's not a like...
lyrics now.
Yeah, but if it was Here For You, it's not like Maraaya are known for their lyrical masterpieces of songs. Like, if you wanted emotional depth, you go to, like, Aminata or Polina, you don't go to Maraaya. But in terms of dance or banger...
My Girl Marteka. Ugh.
When you're down, low, and there's no place you can go, that's not Shakespeare, honey. That's, like, budget rent-a-pit around the corner. Maraaya are good at doing dance floor bangers that you can move to. You don't need lyrical depth to it. You can just enjoy it being a fun dance track.
Y'all are snobs. Snobs! Lena has us feeling wild and free with her latest single. You guys, you've already called it. This is Ellie Goulding, but done better. I'm loving how this is really modern. It's like, I almost want to say trendy. It's just so now. And it's like Lena has taken her Eurovision victory. And you know what? She may not be like on the cover of every magazine across Europe, but she's like kept herself prominent in Germany, and she's releasing good music that all of us all over Europe can enjoy. Loving it.
It's so good. I mean, like, very Ellie Goulding, but I love Ellie Goulding, so that's always going to be a winner. And it's really cool. She didn't go for, like, just a generic cinema songs, and she made it fun and easy and cool to listen to, so what's not to like?
And it's a really kind of feel-good song without the cheesiness of the happy, clappy stuff we see at Eurovision. Because, like, she's going about how we stand strong and we're lion-hearted, and if all the chips are down and the truth is to be found. Like, it's just really, really uplifting, and she should have released it months ago and it would have been a nice summer hit. Like, we're going into winter now. But it's really, really good.
I think she's just always been, like, super hip and cool. Like, Satellite was kind of her more, like, awkward phase, and as soon as she got taken by a stranger, she's just, like, gone stratospheric, and there's, like, her cool, her indie, her, like, almost anti-Eurovisionness, if that makes sense. And this is just, like, the latest incarnation of that.
Yeah, and like her two Eurovision songs are so diametrically opposed, so bloody different, and the fact that she pulled them off, you know, both really well, it shows she can do anything. I feel like you could give this woman Happy Birthday and it'd be sexy. Like, it's just, she knows how to work it. Russian superstar Dima Bilan is back with a new single, Molchi. In this video, he stands up for families with children living with disabilities, and he actually teamed up with supermodel Natalia Vodanova. Yes, from the runway to the music video. This song is very Dima. You can like instantly hear his voice. It's in the same, like, it's kind of like a mid-tempo. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's very, very Dima. Some people will say that's boring and predictable. I say it's kind of pleasant. Like, I'm not gonna pay to download this, but you know, I'll happily watch a video if it pops up on my YouTube suggestions.
It's nice to see a Russian artist with, like, a strong message in a song as well, because I feel like a lot of the Russian artists are very vanilla, like Lena, Dina Garapova, even the Tomachevi twins. Like, there's very much a, like, straight-laced tone of just niceness and, like, pleasantness. Without actually having any bite, whereas Dima actually, bizarrely of all, after, like, Believe being the most virginal song, like, ever, like August and White has suddenly become quite the activist. It's a really kind of refreshing thing to see in a pop song.
It's nice to have a message, but he could do it a bit more excitingly. Yeah, it is Dima by numbers, and it's like it could be sung by any boy band anywhere in the world. I suppose it has a bit more drama, and the video adds a lot to it. Like, it gives it a bit of emotion, because the song on its own, you don't know what's going on, especially if you're a non-Russian speaker like most of us. But it's nice to see him doing a bit more, because he had kind of this bad boy reputation and everybody hated him for winning Eurovision rather unfairly. But yeah, he's moving on. He's maturing, I suppose.
I just wish he'd bring us, I don't know, a bit more dynamism, because a lot of his songs run together for me. Maybe I'm just not good at understanding the subtleties of Russian pop music, or maybe he's just doing the same song on repeat. I don't know which one it is. But you know, you're spot on again. It's good that he, you know, is making an effort to, you know, deliver a song with a message, because this is a very taboo subject in Russia, surprisingly. Like, people don't talk about disabilities and things like that. So yeah, more power to him.